midsection, Mursal. But Захарієв able to defend himself quite ably now, looking for a couple of moves of his own. Relatively incident-free first round so far. Very much case of two heavy punchers just sussing things out to settle into the bout, taking their time midway through the first round. Захарієv has landed a couple of blows in recent times. Mursal, we know, is defensively quite efficient. Continuing in that same vein at the moment. Angle shots always gives a very good idea about the spaces being occupied. As with every combat sport, I have to recollect that the athlete themselves, they see everything in 3 dimensions. When we are watching on a monitor, see those 2 dimensions which are visible to us. The athlete look at length, breadth as well as height. Everything matters. Everything offers you a little bit of scope, a little bit of space to move into. That's why peripheral vision is so much an important factor. It's not about merely keeping your eyes on your opponent, it's also about knowing exactly where you are relative to the 4 corners of the ring. Fairly clean first round where there haven't been too many stoppages, not too many entanglements. But a fair amount of engagement between the two. From Kazakhstan, beg your pardon. Circuit with stages played previously, Brazil and Kazakhstan. Of course, many of these countries, not necessarily all these boxers, also part of the World Championships which happened in Liverpool earlier this year. A few of those medalists from that World Championships are part of the fray. Quite a few missing out. But with those nations or those federations qualified, there have been some representatives sent over in any case. And for some of those younger boxers, outstanding opportunity to learn some great lessons, watch some of the world's best in action, take notes, hopefully tune into the broadcast as well. Mursal. It will be very interesting to see how he manages this from here with a 4-1 lead. Knows that a second round going his way would pretty much settle it in his favor. Probably has half an inch or an inch in terms of a height advantage. What he wants to do is stay away from the punching range of the Ukrainian as much as possible. You often hear a lot of football managers or soccer managers, some of you prefer that word, say that the first line of attack is from the defense. The goalkeeper was actually the first attacker in many senses. Something similar in boxing, I suppose. If you want to launch into good aggression, it does begin with having a solid defense. Or you can rebuff your opponent, more you can push him into indiscretions, that opens up avenues for you to attack yourself, and that's the philosophy that Mursal has taken to this bout. Mostly been on the defensive, but every now and then just reaches out, especially with that long left of his and connects against Захарієв. The second round, which also on his left, slight window of opportunity. Kg action. Hitesh Gulia making it through. Yet another Indian finalist for the Thursday finals. Fans will be hoping it's not just the finals, but it's also the national anthem, which plays out multiple times. With the Indians finishing on top of the podium. Final round, Mursal pretty much playing the way that you would expect him to, with the lead. More of a safety first approach by the Kazakh. Ukrainian Захарієв needs to take a few risks, moving in, trying to land a few decisive punches. Wasn't a bad position to have his opponent in, but Mursal has been very good in his defensive prowess right through. Astonishing stamina in both his bouts. The way that he lasts late into the third round, the way he's able to defend himself, beg your pardon. And again points to kind of depth of field, especially in Kazakhstan. Got time on his side, Mursal, and he knows it. Very intelligent defending late in this match. Stay an arm's length away. Watch out for the knockout punch. Run the clock down every time you can. Захарієv is beginning to realize that this is slipping away from him. That little smile right at the end tells you all you need to know. Final date with Hitesh. Again, good defensive work. Weaving and ducking out of the way as often as possible, keeping his guard up. Not too many occasions when he was required to counter punch, but that with great degree of ease as well. Just that little advantage in the difference in height, well exploited by Nurbek Mursal of Kazakhstan.
Result of the bout number 67. Winner on point by split decision. In the blue corner, representing Kazakhstan, Mursal N.
Yes, a split decision even in the final one. In fact, Захарієв winning that final round 3-2. But because Mursal was in a slight